Trump team putting pressure on Turkey to release a U.S. pastor being held for more than a year. Andrew Brunson appearing in court today, facing terrorism and charges of espionage. Our Fox News religion correspondent Lauren Green's watching that story. Lauren, good morning to you. What happened today in Turkey?
Hey, good morning, Bill. Thank you so much. You know, the Turkish government has charged American pastor Andrew Brunson with being a terrorist, but his attorneys say the Christian pastor who shepherded a church in Turkey for 23 years is a political pawn. At his trial that began today, Brunson denied the charges of being a member of an armed terrorist group and a military espionage. The 50-year-old, originally from North Carolina, faces up to 35 years in prison. His U.S. legal team says the bottom line is that Brunson is being held because he is a Christian and the charges at best are weak.
Turkey's feeble attempt to try and make a case against Pastor Brunson. As you read through the 62 pages, it becomes apparently clear that they have absolutely nothing.
Now, we also spoke to Brunson's daughter this morning, who's here in the U.S. She's still waiting to hear the latest, but says she hopes that it comes quickly to an end.
So if the charges are so weak, why put him on trial?
Well, see, Bill, this is the political intrigue of this whole thing. Brunson is accused of being a co-conspirator of exiled Turkish Imam Fethullah Gulen. Turkish President Erdogan says Gulen orchestrated a failed coup attempt in 2016 from his home in Pennsylvania. And Turkey has filed extradition papers with the U.S., which are still being reviewed. Armed Services Committee member Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina is in Turkey for the trial, and he spoke to us on Friday about Pastor Brunson's connection to the coup.
This pastor was in the United States after the coup and after Erdogan was rounding up people all across the country. Does anybody really believe that he would have traveled back to a country that he felt like he could have been swept up into that?
Now, the State Department has asked for the release of Pastor Brunson. They say the charges against him are ridiculous. The U.S. team is on the ground in Turkey observing the trial, and the team also includes Kansas Senator Sam Brownback, the U.S. ambassador at large for religious freedom.
Oh, well, something to watch. Thank you, Lauren Green, here in our newsroom in New York. Thank you, Lauren.